Hello there everyone, this is Steve once again from Rockstar Eater, and today I'm going to be doing something that's been on my mind for quite a while, and I think it would actually make for an interesting discussion. I'm going to be talking about the difference between the Starbucks Frappuccino and the Coffee Bean Ice Blend. These are two drinks that I'm pretty sure you've heard of before, especially if you are a fan of Starbucks and Coffee Bean. And I think some people have raised the question, have been debating on which of the two is better, the Starbucks version, their Frappuccino, or the Coffee Bean version, their Ice Blend. Both of them indeed have their unique taste, so it's not exactly identical, but both of them are ice blends, which means they both kind of have that smoothie kind of feel to it. Now, I think I've probably told you in the past that I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I mean, sometimes I do drink coffee, but I actually really enjoy eating like coffee ice cream and having some of these coffee blends from time to time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get both of these drinks and we're gonna compare it, and I'm gonna tell you which of the two is better. I decided to get both of mine in caramel today, since that's what I usually get ever since I was a kid. So first of all, we're gonna kind of talk about the difference in appearance, and then I'll kind of tell you a little bit about the difference in taste. Anyways, in terms of the color, it is definitely a light coffee color to it, and it is very cold since they have blended it just very recently with some of that whipped cream and caramel on the top. So that's the appearance of the Starbucks Frappuccino. Now, in terms of the appearance of the Coffee Bean Ice Blend, they don't call it a Frappuccino because that's only a Starbucks thing, but this is their Ice Blend, which is the equivalent of it. So in terms of the color, I guess it looks almost the same. Maybe it's just a tad bit darker, but yeah, pretty similar in terms of the actual color. And then they swirl some of that caramel on the inside, like all around the cup. If you can kind of see, it almost looks like blood veins, but of a caramel color. And then on the top, they have the whipped cream. The way that they make their whipped cream is a little different here. This kind of has a little bit more of a rugged appearance, whereas the whipped cream on the Frappuccino at Starbucks is a little bit smoother. And I decided to get one straw in order to save on straws. I'm gonna mix around the Starbucks drink just a little bit in order to get that whipped cream down there, just so that we can spread out the flavor evenly with the caramel and the whipped cream flavor. So we're gonna begin with the Starbucks Frappuccino. Here we go. Well, I've had this like for the 100th time already, so I already know what it tastes like. It is definitely very light in its flavor. It kind of has that coffee flavor to it. I think maybe there's a little bit too much of an icy, watery flavor in this Frappuccino. But if you like it light, the sweetness is also kind of light as well, then you'll definitely enjoy this drink. So overall, the flavor of this Frappuccino, like I said, it is a very light coffee flavor, probably just a little bit on the watery side, and the whipped cream definitely adds some of that creaminess in here. I'm gonna now taste the caramel ice blend from Coffee Bean. Wow, whoa, very different in taste. It's definitely not the same. This one is, I would say it has a little bit of a stronger, kind of like a mocha flavor to it, but all around, I think it just kind of has a little bit of a creamier, richer taste to it. And it is a little bit more on the sweet side, but this is definitely a very flavorful drink. I mean, I can really tell the difference between this one and the Frappuccino. It's actually been said that Coffee Bean is the company that invented the coffee ice blend, so I would kind of hope that they would do it really right, don't you think? I'm gonna do this one more time, so let's once again go with the Frappuccino from Starbucks. Ooh. Yep, like I said, lighter flavor. The coffee is not really as strong of a flavor, slightly on the icy, watery side, less sweet. You can definitely taste a lot of that cream in here from the whipped cream, definitely. Of the Coffee Bean, I'm gonna try this one more time in order to get an accurate opinion. Yep, definitely creamier. Has more of that stronger coffee flavor to it, I would say. You can definitely taste that creaminess. I don't really taste so much of any like wateriness in here, so this one feels a little bit more like a creamier type of a smoothie, a coffee smoothie, as you can say. But I am enjoying this one a lot, actually. All right, now that we finished analyzing between the two different coffees, it's time to judge who is better of the two. Which one is better? Is it the Starbucks Frappuccino or the Coffee Bean Ice Blend? Now, after analyzing the pros and cons of both of these drinks and just kind of thinking about it for a little bit, the winner, at least in my mind, very clearly is the Coffee Bean Ice Blend. Now, I say this because, once again, it just had a nice, smoother taste all around. It was more flavorful. It had a nicer, stronger coffee flavor to it, and it wasn't quite as sweet. So it was just more satisfying overall. And since I don't really spend much money to buy coffee drinks, I want to be really satisfied when I do. And I feel between the two choices of Starbucks and Coffee Bean, that Coffee Bean delivers more, at least in the ice blend department. So anyways, what are your thoughts on it? Which of the two do you guys think is better if you've tried it before? And I hope it does help you to make an informed decision if you want to go to Starbucks and try either of these drinks. Well, anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do like what I'm doing here on YouTube, then please give me a thumbs up on this episode and subscribe to this channel. That's the best way that you can support me in order to get these episodes on a weekly basis. Just go to the bottom of the right-hand side and hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell to the right, and you'll be getting these alerts every time I release these episodes on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you have a nice life.